Hey there, happy Saturday night. How are you doing? I've had an interesting day of cleaning the house and watching the snow fly here in Colorado. We've got about probably 12 inches now, and I guess it's supposed to keep snowing throughout the evening. So yay, welcome to springtime in the Rockies. Well, my name is Sarah, aka the Mill Coach, and whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay, we're just going to talk for a moment about nature, right? Because nature can be a wonderful teacher of how to do your epic shit, right? And that's what we're supposed to do, right? Is just to live big, to do big, amazing things, right? So when we are looking at the world of nature around us, we can often find cues, right? Nods of things that, we should consider, right? Nature is totally awesome. Yes, Skylar, it's beautiful, right? So are you taking time to slow down and just say, all right, what is there for me to know, right? So hoof-hearted. I'm definitely hoof-hearted. I'm a horse fanatic. But tonight, we're going to talk about mice. Right? I've got a couple of little kids, and tonight we were watching Charlotte's Web, and there's a big rat, Templeton, and so I was just, thinking of, kind of rodents like that, I guess. And so I grabbed a book that I have that's called Medicine Cards. If you have watched some of my scopes, you may have seen me use this book. But I like it because it's got different thoughts about what animals might be able to teach. And so I just did some flipping around and flipped to mouse. And so tonight I just want you to consider what mouse or mice might teach you. So hey, how are you, everybody? So if there's something that I read right now that resonates with you and something going on, then just go ahead and say that. And you can definitely ask me a question. Hey. It says that mouse is all about scrutiny, right? So mouse is about scrutiny, and it says they love to pay attention to detail, and that they pay attention to detail, but they don't chew everything to pieces. So is there something in your life right now, thank you for the hearts, by the way, that you need to scrutinize, but that you don't need to just spend time overanalyzing? Right? It says that mouse may appear to be a nitpicker, but they're really just looking at the details, right? So they're looking at those details. There is always more to learn, right? They just go deeper and deeper. And so is there something in your life that you need to learn more right now? Hey guys, how are you? I'm sure that there is. So think about that dream, that goal, that intention that you've been working on, right? That thing that has all of your attention right now. And consider, what's the one thing that you need to learn right now? Hey, you don't know what's going on, but you like it? Hey, we're talking about how you can do your epic shit, right? You can learn from a mouse to search for holes and go deeper. There you go. So it's about, finding that one thing in that dream that you do need to go deeper around, that thing that you need to take some time and to learn about, that thing that maybe you need to be a nitpicker around right now, right? Yes, I definitely am married. There's my left hand for you. And so, there's always these big dreams that you have, but oftentimes you think, God, it's going to take me forever to get there. And so I want you to think about that thing that you can, that thing that you can pull off right now. Hey, from London, how are you? Husband's downstairs waiting for me to be done scoping. We're going to go and watch some movies. So anyway, there's that thing that you can break off right now to do, that thing that you need to learn right now so that you can make it happen. Because it's really easy to just make excuses around why you can't get your shit done. And so what's that thing that you're going to dive deep into right now, right? Because there's definitely something that can be done. So anyway, what is that thing that you've been really just not acting on? I want you to think about that tonight. What's that thing that you haven't been acting on, but that's been weighing on your heart? Right? What do you need to get nitpicky around? Right? Can you get a follow back, please? Do you do epic shit? Right? So you guys are funny. Tell them to jump in the ring with me. I don't know that would be a good idea. I'm all about love, right? Not about fighting. My mission is to bring more love and leadership in the world, and that's why I love to Periscope, is that hopefully something that I say or something that I do on Periscope makes you to feel like, there is something more that you can be doing right now, right? You'll give me more hearts? Oh, that's super sweet. What do you talk about on your scopes? Tell me that. Give me some reason. My husband would totally fight for me, but I'm not down for that, right? I'm all about the love. Why would we need to even, draw sides? Let's just have fun. So you love and miss Parker. You wouldn't love and miss it right now with all this stupid snow. I'm kind of over it. I am the prize, that's right. I do always attract some interesting creepers into Periscope, but at the end of the day, I hope that I'm, again, saying something that makes them feel like, they took something good away from my message, right? Something that made them, think, God, maybe I should be doing something more than being a creeper on freaking Periscope, right? You have good friends in Parker? Awesome. Right? Love and leadership. That's right. And in Fort Collins, right? You've got good people if they're in Colorado. I don't speak Russian, although my husband thinks that I'm from Russia. He thinks that I would get along well there for some reason. But hey, how are you, Weedy Fly? We were talking earlier about what we can learn from mice, and it was all about, they're really great at paying attention to detail. So what's that thing in your life that you really need to buckle down and pay more attention to? A lot of people just have the innate ability to talk about what they want, and then there are other people, the successful people, that actually act around it. And it's because they, can find the details and know where to put in the work and just show up, right? So you guys are silly. I like it. Saturday night periscopes. So yeah, I want you to just consider, what are you going to do to show up a little bit bigger, to really just go big, because the world needs it, right? More love, more leadership. And if you are thinking that you need somebody to help you get your stuff going, right, to look at the details of what it's going to take to live your dream, then reach out to me, because I coach millennials. I coach millennials who want to do their big dreams. They're tired of waiting. They are people who maybe are just overwhelmed because there's so many wild ideas that they might have. And so I help them get some clarity and move into action. Ooh, I'm an intellectual girl. Yeah, I totally am. I love that. My husband's awesome, you guys. He totally is. He was a great stud today in taking care of the kids so that I can do some spring cleaning. And I actually just did a Facebook Live about that because, I think that we have these big, wild ideas, but sometimes, things change and we need to do some spring cleaning around your goals, right? Get that attention to detail back to those things that you want and clean some stuff out so that you can let room in for some new stuff. I did let him take care of the kids because, he enjoys that, and it freed me up to, do something that the house needed. So you definitely lost the fight. Sorry. Hey from Istanbul, how are you? That's all right. I don't want you to fight for me, right? So, yeah, I'm all right with that. So yeah, what do you need to do to look at the details? What do you need to do some spring cleaning to your dreams to allow new space in so that you can rock it? Go over to my Twitter feed. If you're not already following me, you can follow me at millcoach, M-I-L-L coach. And if you want, I've got some time next week opened up for some strategy sessions. So if you're somebody who's saying, yes, I want to act bigger, I want to look at the details of my dreams and actually make them happen, then we can schedule a complimentary strategy call where I can listen to what's up for you and figure out what is it going to take for you to live that bigger thing right now. So yeah, just follow me over on Twitter, millcoach, and we can connect. And with that, I'm going to go and watch a movie with my fabulous husband and go share some love with him. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for sharing some time with me tonight. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. American girls, so pretty and beautiful. Oh, what a nice way to end a Saturday night. So you guys enjoy, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.